Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. With the popularity of technical jobs these days, many people are considering a career change. So here with tips to help you pivot, we welcome back PDX WIT contributor Jana Hodgins. Great to see you.
It's great to see you. Thanks for having me again. I'm so
excited. Of
excited.
course. So lots of folks are interested in tech, but even if you're sort of looking for a career change in general, you've got some great advice to
absolutely
start making some moves.
Yes. So what you really want to do is make sure you can connect with other folks. Last time I was here, we talked about networking a little bit, but that can be virtual too. So LinkedIn, reaching out to folks, making sure you make a note about your connection and saying, hey, I think I could learn from you. A lot of folks are willing to give, willing to help other people.
Yeah.
And once you've made those connections, just learning the lingo, like asking questions and understanding more about the industry, not necessarily always reaching out for a specific end goal in mind, just building the relationship to start and hearing them talk about their job.
Yeah. People are usually pretty receptive too if you just ask them about their own experience without saying, can you help me XYZ?
Exactly.
Just tell me your own story, and that's super helpful.
It makes it so much more easy for them. It's casual. They're just talking about themselves. Like, they don't necessarily need to pull out research for you or anything.
Exactly. And you just never know where that connection could lead.
Exactly.
So the networking is so
now
important.
We're in the future too. Like down the line, you might be looking for, on your next role in tech or in a different industry. Like, it can always be beneficial to both people.
For sure. Okay, and we got to do some homework too, right? Because if you're really interested, you've got to do some research and review what's out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So check out the job descriptions. Again, this is learning the language. I'm a project manager, but they don't call it project manager in tech. They call it producer.
Okay.
So you got to know the words to use.
That's a TV word.
Yes, right? It's confusing too. Yeah, exactly. So being able to actually search for the job title that you're looking for in the industry, and then being able to speak to the skills that you have that you could may not be in the same industry, but can transfer very easily. Like, communication is always going to be beneficial. Customer service, like all of these things are going to help you, and you just want to emphasize them when you're looking for your role in tech or any other industry.
And you should probably have a couple of versions of your resume, depending on exactly what you're targeting.
That language is so specific, and especially with AI, I mean, a lot of resumes are just going through a generated automated system. So if you're using the same language as the role, as the job description, it's going to be more likely to get in with those folks. And it may look different if you're searching for a project manager or producer or program manager or project manager. There's a lot of little tweaks that you can make that make you get to the finish line.
Sure, being as prepared as possible. And speaking of that, maybe learning some new skills, taking a couple of courses, or just being as prepared as you can be.
Yes, volunteering is always going to be a great opportunity. There's so many ways to get involved, especially PDX WIT.
Yes.
And being able to speak the lingo so that you can, learn the lingo in a coding boot camp, especially for tech. Being able to get a certification online. You can go to AWS certifications, or even just play around and create your own website and play with WordPress.
Yeah. All that's really helpful at the end of the day when you're really looking, and then finding a community like PDX WIT. Remind our viewers what PDX WIT is and what you guys do.
Yeah. PDX WIT is Portland Women in Tech. It is a nonprofit for underrepresented groups in tech. Really building that community so that nobody has to face these experiences by themselves. And it's especially great if you're looking to break into tech, because there's a Slack community, there's mentorship, there's all kinds of programs that can help people establish themselves in their next career.
And you have an event coming up next week.
Yes, next week, the 14th. If you go to the website, you can find it. And they're a lot of fun, and there will be a lot of raffle prizes and cool stuff.
Fun.
Yeah.
And networking. I mean, it's built in right
exactly.
there.
Yes. And everybody's, happy holidays right now, so everybody's in a good mood. It's a good time to go.
And everybody is either sort of looking to break into something new or willing to share, right?
Exactly.
Everybody's there for a common goal.
Yes. We all want to, know more from each other and connect with each other.
Yeah. Great to see you. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
So excited.
We will have more information about PDX WIT, including how to register for that free happy hour event Jana mentioned. All that information is on our website at katu.com.